Hello, this is Soundout here, and welcome back to Soundout's Pickups. Today we're taking a look at everything I picked up between April 27th and May 3rd of 2019. This is the weirdest thumbnail image that will ever happen on this channel, probably, because this is such a weird mixture of stuff and I'm not even sure what's happening. For simplicity's sake, what I'm going to do is kind of break this episode down. Normally I just leave one camera angle and just go through stuff, but we have things at like varying scales. So we're going to start with the usual stuff, then jump backwards, and all around. Okay? Okay. Welcome to the segment of the show I like to call The Usual Stuff. These are the lines I normally collect. This is the Marvel Legends segment of that. Oh wait, that's the whole segment. Anyways, we have Marvel Legends Beast and Jubilee from the Caliban Build-A-Figure wave. If you recall last week, I got Gambit at my Walmart, allowing me to cancel my July 3rd Amazon pre-order. Beast came to me from Amazon. They sent me a notice on Tuesday. He shipped, and I was like, it's a couple months early. Good thing I had just enough money to cover it. And then Jubilee, I found at GameStop on my way to a Build-A-Bear workshop. I looked to the right, because it's in a mall, and I looked to the right, and I saw Jubilee sitting on a shelf, and I was like, well, I'm taking a quick detour. So I also ended up canceling my Amazon pre-order for her. Because I had also had ordered her. I was like, Gambit, Beast, Jubilee, not only the three I want the most, it's also the ones I think are going to be the most demand, and I'm pretty much tracking that pretty accurately. So for now, we have Caliban, we got the head that came with Beast, and the torso that came with Jubilee. This is the Monster Venom body, so this should be pretty cool. I like the Monster Venom body. Not the Monster Venom body, sorry. It's smaller than that one. What was this one? Space Venom. Space Venom body. I really like the Space Venom body. So anyways, I hope I'm right there. There's a lot of Marvel Legends bodies. Anyway, so Caliban should be pretty cool when I finish them. The other four being Forge, Blink, Weapon X, and Skullbuster. I saw Skullbuster at GameStop, but did not have money for him. So, let's look at Beast. So Beast here, looking fantastic. It's based on the Jim Lee 90s art, which means he's got this head. I totally see this. This is a 100% new tool, much like Hercules. We've gotten a lot of new molds this year. So I totally see him getting redone. The part that impressed me about him the most was the extra joints, because he's got the ball hinge in the torso, and then also the ab crunch like the Power Rangers figures do. And same with the butterfly shoulders. It's really awesome. You can get him to handstand poses. He also has toe joints, so you can get him in like crouching beast poses, which is pretty awesome, pretty fantastic. I would like to see this with another head someday. This one's very specifically Jim Lee. I would like a calmer head, maybe with glasses. Who knows? They'll probably do another version of Beast on the road. On top of the sort of posed hands, you also get this flat hand, 4 handstands, and a fist. So that's pretty cool. I'm really happy. Beast, much like Thing, impressed me that it's like, oh, here's a 100% new mold of somebody that's slightly too big, but it still comes with 2 extra hands, and heck, he even came with a Build-A-Figure head. So that's some impressive stuff. Here's Jubilee. Last Jubilee we got from Hasbro, which I think this is the first Hasbro Beast. It's not the old X3 one. The last Jubilee we got was a Build-A-Figure in a Toys R Us exclusive wave that got pulled from shelves because of weird licensing disputes. And yeah, it was Build-A-Figure, so it's nice to get Jubilee. This one is in her 90s Jim Lee-esque X-Men blue design, while the other one was modern, so that's cool. The cool part here is that we got 2 different heads. This one's, she's blowing bubblegum, which is perfect. This head also has removable glasses. There's this wider pair that go on, and there's also a smaller pair, and I really haven't found a practical use for them. I've just been using the smaller pair to try to like cram them on her forehead a bit, so that you can have like the glasses up look that she has a lot. It kind of works, but it doesn't get into the hair part where she would normally place them. So it's a little, you can kind of fudge it. That's kind of me fudging it, but I'll just kind of get her glasses down for the most part, because, but I love the bubblegum head. The overall figure's great. I think there's a lot of new parts going on here. She's on a modified teenage body. And then the other head she has the glasses molded to it, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, they got the same, face and skin tone between the 2 heads. Same expression, except the other one's just blowing bubblegum. But really nice Jubilee head. Now, of course, these are the last 2 members of the X-Men Blue team. In fact, Caliban Wave finishes off X-Men Blue, and I'm hoping the Wendigo Wave finishes off Gold. We're very, very close. But yeah, let's bring in the blue team real quick. Now that looks fantastic. It's nice to finish any team in Marvel Legends. It doesn't happen very often, especially same era of a team, and it's really nice having the X-Men Blue team together. Again, we're close to Gold. We just need Storm, Iceman, and Jean Grey. Technically speaking, we got the Jean Grey in Return Marvel Legends, but that was a hard-to-find figure, and everyone can agree that mold was trash, so we need a new one. I really do think we need a new one, and I totally see it happening. But it's nice to get the blue team. Hopefully this leads to more X-Men teams being completed. I still want all giant-sized X-Men, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm super-duper happy with this, and yeah, it's impressive. They did this about 3 years, because we started with Juggernaut Wave with this Wolverine. Of course, this is the vintage re-release. I have both. And then, you know, 2017 we had Cyclops. Juggernaut 2016 was also Rogue. And then 2018 we had Psylocke. And then 2019 we had Gambit, Jubilee, and Beast all in the same wave. So, well done, Hasbro. Really happy. That's one team down. Plenty more to go. So here we have Build-A-Bear Workshop's Psyduck and Snubbull. For those that are unaware, I have been collecting the Build-A-Bear Pokemon plushes for a while. I pretty much have everybody at this point. And of course, I had to add Psyduck and Snubbull to the collection. For a little bit of backstory, these came out May 3rd, 2019, the week before Detective Pikachu, as Psyduck and Snubbull are featured in that movie. And they were available online a week prior to that in the online exclusive bundles when they finally hit stores. I typically don't go for the bundles because I don't really need the costumes for most of them. I think I got costumes for Jigglypuff and Alolan Vulpix, but for the most part I just get them, you know, plain Pokemon. So we have Psyduck and Snubbull. Now, when these got announced, they were announced to be $32 each, which usually the Pokemon are about $28 each. So I was like, why are they so much more? But having them in hand, we can see Psyduck here. He a big boy. He's really round, and he's really soft. But like the fact that there's stuffing in his nose and his head and all this, he took like an incredibly long time to fill. The whole Build-A-Bear aspect is to build a bear, which also extends to other animals like Pokemon now. But he's actually pretty rotund, so he took a while to actually fill up. But the cool part here is, if you don't know, they have sounds. You can buy a sound. Sorry. Sounds are $7, so yeah, these are a little pricey, but I had some gift cards from previous promotion. But I put the sound in his foot because it doesn't really fit in his hand very well, but we got the sounds. They get about 6 different sounds, which is pretty cool. And then you can also buy them while supplies last. I don't know if they were running out of these. Maybe they have one for each one of them. You get an exclusive Pokemon card. Now this one's got Build-A-Bear Workshop logo on it, like previous ones, and it's unique art. I don't collect Pokemon cards anymore, but I do have a bunch of these from the Build-A-Bears, which is nice. And then Snubbull, same kind of deal, except Snubbull was kind of a surprise for me. Psyduck was one I expected due to Psyduck's just general notoriety. And I know that Snubbull's got like a fan base, but he's not like one of the big names. And most of the Build-A-Bear ones are big names. But here is Snubbull. He is adorable. I love Snubbull. Just this whole Pokemon. It brings back a lot of memories to my past childhood self with watching the Pikachu shorts. Anyways, so Snubbull here, great. We finally got a Gen 2 Pokemon. I think he's the first, if I'm correct. Really nicely. These are also like they're $32 a piece. They're incredibly high quality. I definitely see the quality. Here's his card. Well, I just dropped his card. Here's his card. Nice Snubbull artwork, looking all cool. And of course he's got sound effects. So we'll just. There's Snubbull. So these are really cool. I really do like the Build-A-Bear Pokemon line. It's funny because the Psyduck, I've had this old Psyduck. He's like one of the original ones. It's in the wrong colors even. This Build-A-Bear one is much more accurate, much more high quality than my old Psyduck, but he's still my old Psyduck, so I'm going to keep him. Ironically, For those that have been watching Soundout pickups religiously, maybe that's not the right term, consistently, I remember I bought this Snubble from Detective Pikachu a few weeks ago. This was before they even announced the Build-A-Bear Snubble, because I didn't expect Snubble to get a Build-A-Bear release. Much so I was like, I bought Snubble, Ludicolo, and Mr. Mime from the Detective Pikachu plushes. So now I got 2 Snubbles. I'm not really complaining about having 2 Snubbles. It's kind of funny, the texture on this Snubble kind of matches this old Psyduck. So they go together, but that's my little weird Pokemon section. Absolutely fantastic. I love these 2. They're super soft and fun, and they're really big. Between these and Bulbasaur and Eevee, it's just like I'm running out of space for them, but I'm gonna keep going because I'm insane. So continuing the random stuff, this was a pickup I got at Walgreens. This is the most recent re-release of the Diamond Select Toys Jack Skellington from the Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas Select line is beautiful, it's wonderful, they make a ton of characters, a lot of dioramas, and I don't have the space for it. That being said, I've wanted to get a Jack Skellington at least, since I do have a lot of Jack figures. I did want to get this. And this one had the nicest expression. The few times they re-release this, they change the expression pretty much every time they do it. I like this one that's a nice happy face. Now, that being said, this figure was $15. Normally, Diamond Select stuff's $25, $30, and they come with diorama pieces. This is just Jack and a stand. This is re-released in a wave with a re-release of Sally, and the new figure Jewel, which is Dr. Fickelstein's creation. But I just wanted to get Jack. He is super thin. Jack Skellington figures are really hard to make because of the thinness. That being said, while I wouldn't stress these joints too much, they do feel like they're movable. It's not like NECA where I felt like they would break from taking them out of the package. So you can actually get some articulation. What really helps with this too is the stand, because I don't have to worry about his legs supporting any weight, because I got this wonderful stand. And the stand has, like, the design elements that kind of fit in the Nightmare Before Christmas world, which I really do like. It has segmented pieces too, and it comes apart, but I don't want to mess with this guy too much. I do think that he's not going to just break on me. I'm also not going to mess around too much. But really nice figure. Like I said, he's super tall. He's like a 7-inch scale. And of course, being Jack Skellington, being 7-inch scale means here he is next to, like, a Marvel legend. So he's just, like, super tall. He's like a good, like, 9 inches at least. So really nice figure. He's gonna go great in my Jack Skellington display. And yeah, so I'm super happy I found him. $15. I was like, let's get a nice. I think he's one of the nicest looking Jack Skellingtons, especially with that expression. Most of them are closed mouth. The other thing, in random stuff, I don't even have a physical representation of, which is why I have notes. The PlayStation Store had a Golden Week sale on video game stuff, so I took that opportunity to pick up some stuff that I'd been wanting to get that were on super discount, which is pretty nice. I also had a $10 credit from participating in an Injustice 2 tournament, so I used that as well. So first up, I got Under Night in Birth Late Est. That's how it's spelled at the top here, in case you're wondering why it's hard to track the franchise sometimes. It's the latest version of Under Night, which is a great fighting game. I had the PS3 version, I really liked it. So that was down from $50 to $14.99. I was absolutely jumping on that because I do like Under Night. I just did not want to pay full price for the update. Then I got the Street Fighter V Season 3 Character Pass, normally $30, down to $14.99. I haven't picked it up yet. It's got Blanca, Sakura, Sagat, G, Falk, and Cody. So pretty good. I usually wait for the Street Fighter character passes to go on sale just because I don't pay full price for them. I'm still a little mad about the launch of that game. I know it's been 3 years. I'm not like mad about it, but I also don't throw Capcom money very often. I also picked up the Street Fighter V Seasons 1 to 3 Stages Pass. I've been trying to unlock the stage with just fight money, but it takes too long, so I was just like, you know what? For $13.99 I can get 15 stages. Sure. I already had unlocked 4 of them, but 11 more stages for that price isn't bad. I need to go and get Kage in the Fate stage. Then I got the Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 2 Character Pass, normally $24.99 for $17.49. I was planning to get that for the last couple months. They put out Jiren and Videl, and I was like, oh, I want to get it before GT Goku comes out, and now I got it, so I'm good. And then I got the Disney Afternoon Collection, which is 6 classic platformer Capcom Disney games, normally $19.99, on sale for $4.99. So that pretty much does it for random stuff, and that pretty much does it for Soundout's pickups. So this week was a little light toy-wise, more, I bought a lot of stuff video game-wise, just DLC and everything to catch up on some stuff, and of course I got these big old Pokemon. But you can just see like the shadow of Psyduck. I just didn't want to set them back up because I was really worried Snubbull was going to fall over and crush Jack. But I did get Beast and Jubilee, so we're closer to the Caliban wave, and there should be some stuff next week. I made a Hasbro Pulse order just to kind of get myself going on some of these other lines that I need to. Yeah, I just bought more Marvel Legends. Anyways, so stay tuned for next week. We'll take a look and see what I got. Still gonna be a little while for Power Ranger stuff, but you know, just gonna wait around, just chilling. Yeah, so probably most of what next week will be well, it's going to be whatever pick up at Free Comic Book Day. If you're watching this on Saturday, May the 4th, Free Comic Book Day is happening. Most comic shops are giving out free comics. There are specific free comics that are produced by publishers for comic stores to give out to guests. And the comic shops do pay for those, as they are promotional items, but they are paid for by the comic shops. So please, 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 if you go to Free Comic Book Day and you see this message, you're speaking of Free Comic Book Day, please buy something when you go, because the shops are basically wanting to draw people in with free comics, and comics are a great medium that is suffering a downward spiral of sales. It picked up a little bit last year, but I think that while we have movies based on the Avengers cracking $2 billion in 2 weekends essentially, I think comic books should be doing much better. So support your local comic shops. Go to it if you can. Please buy stuff. The comic shop I go to, they are doing all kinds of sales, not only on comics but toys as well. So that's my little PSA about Free Comic Book Day. If you do end up going, let me know in the comments below, and we'll look at what I get next week, because I still have some comics to pick up from the shop. So we'll have stuff to talk about comics-wise and possibly Marvel Legends-wise, and I don't know. We'll see what else shows up. Maybe my Miami order will get here, all in due time. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Leave a like on this video. Let me know you want to see this series continue. Leave a comment down below of anything in this video you want to know more about or have any questions or requests. Check out Hero Club at hero-club.com for all of your hero news and more. Until next time, this is Soundout saying goodbye.